Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodio. I'd like to welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to cover the Daredevil tie-ins into the Inferno crossover, which there's not much of a story here, but it's sort of Daredevil dealing with the whole city going to hell, literally. Because for those who don't know, in the Inferno crossover, which revolved around the X-Men and New Mutants, two demons, Nastir, Sim, and also the Goblin Queen, are responsible for creating a portal to Limbo, which is like the X-Men's version of hell. So a bunch of demons started falling into New York City, and the whole city started to take life. All the inanimate objects, cars, bikes, mailboxes, vacuum cleaners started to convert into these demon type beings that would attack people. So these three issues is Daredevil having to deal with this city going to hell. So we're going to cover Daredevil 262 to 264. So there's not much of a plot. It's just Daredevil and his friends dealing with the city going to hell. But the art by John Romita Jr. is, oh my God, it's some of his best work from the 1980s. Ann Nocenti wrote these stories, but the art is just incredible. I really love John Romita Jr.'s work, but for some reason his stuff from back in the 80s was his best, by far his best stuff. I didn't check out who's the colorist. Give me Chele. So I have to remember that name if they've collaborated a lot back during that time. So in the first issue, I don't remember what happened to Daredevil prior to this. I remember reading Daredevil's 80s run, but it was a long time ago. But Daredevil's he got his ass kicked. He's lying in Central Park. He's dying. And while he's having to deal with this demonic vacuum cleaner tries to kill the poor guy. While the story mostly revolves around Black Widows, he's trying to take these two kids to a safe place. He's running around with Karen Page, so they're having to deal with the city. But just the artwork to these stories is so good. We have Daredevil. He's dying in the park. He's actually saved by Typhoid Mary. We get the whole situation with her multiple personalities. You think she's going to kill poor Matt Murdock, who's totally barely clinging to life. But what happens is she actually takes him to a hospital. So what's interesting is this whole situation with Kingpin having to deal with the city full of demons and how this is going to affect him. It's so well written because Kingpin's oh, I'm going to see how I'm going to deal with this. I'll probably survive. And he starts realizing a city run that's being controlled by demons isn't the best situation ever. And as I said, John Romita Jr. with the whole situation in Inferno, he really lets loose. Look at these pages. They're beautiful. And they get better and better. And so Daredevil was able to return to the city, try to save as many people as possible. And it's just really cool to see how a street level hero has to deal with these major events, be it cosmic or with demons. And while he's dealing with this, he's trying not to be corrupted with the whole situation of the Inferno. So I'm going to leave this video here. It's going to be nice and short, but as I said before, the story isn't the best, but the art is just so beautiful. Just look at these pages. Here's the part where he sort of gets carried away with the whole Inferno. He rips a demon's arm off and he starts beating the guy with his own arm. So you feel that Matt Murdock is sort of losing his soul, but at the end of the story, when things go back to normal, you can see him drinking a beer with a dude. And he's also always serious during the whole story, and you see him crack a smile at the end. And that's such a good job. So I'm going to leave this video here. It's nice and short. See you guys next time. Bye.